Hey everyone, welcome back to Earth Turtle. Today we are continuing our tour through the Phanerozoic Eon by finishing up talking about the Devonian period. Before we begin, let's talk about last episode. Last episode, we began talking about the Devonian period. During the Devonian period, there were plenty of continental movements. There were the first trees and the first seeds. Marine invertebrates were very widespread during this time. We'll start off this episode by talking about vertebrates during this time. During the Devonian, jawless fish were still thriving. An example group were the osteostracans. These fish had bony head shields. The osteostracans were the first vertebrates to explore estuaries. These bodies of water are where saltwater and freshwater meet. However, these went extinct by the end of the Devonian. Jawed fishes greatly diversified during the Devonian. A prominent group during this time were the placoderms. The placoderms took center stage among aquatic vertebrates. These were armored fish and included groups such as anthrodires. The arthrodires were fish with armored plates on the neck and head. They were found worldwide during this time. The most famous among the arthrodires and most likely among the placoderms was Dunkleosteus. This fish was up to 20 feet long and had plates up to 2 inches thick. It had jaws equipped with armor that acted as teeth. Another notable placoderm was the motherfish. Its species name is Mater Pisces attenboroughi. It is a well-preserved placoderm specimen. That specimen is also known as the motherfish because an embryo is also preserved. The embryo is attached by an umbilical cord and a yolk sac within the fish. This fossil was one of the first indications of internal fertilization and birth of live young. Early sharks continued to diversify during the Devonian. As we said last episode, the first trees evolved during the late Devonian. This means that sharks evolved before trees. A chondrichthyon that appeared during the Devonian was Stelacanthus. Stelacanthus was a shark similar to its modern relatives. It had a tail fin that was nearly symmetrical, which was unlike modern sharks. These sharks had whips sticking out from their pectoral fins, and they also had what are known as ironing board structures projecting from their backs. The sarcopterygians, which we introduced a few episodes ago, are fish with robust fins. An example species is the lungfish. These fish contain modified swim bladders, which was used for buoyancy, absorbing oxygen, and removing waste. There are 3 species from this group still alive today. Descendants of these lungfish with modified swim bladders eventually became the first tetrapods. Tetrapods first appeared around 365 million years ago. Tetrapods are 4-legged terrestrial animals. These organisms had limbs robust enough for paddling through shallow water and for pulling them up onto land. Examples were Acanthostega and Ichthyostega. Acanthostega was an early tetrapod. It had well-developed gill anatomy, which was used for breathing. It may have also had a modified air bladder, which was used to breathe on land as well. It had ears more similar to other tetrapods compared to fish. However, its legs don't look like it could have supported its weight on land very well. Ichthyostega was another early tetrapod. Its ear region appears to be more adapted for water. Its vertebral column appears to be more adapted to land. Its robust shoulders and arms most likely helped for pulling it onto land. Its paddle-like hind limbs suggest that it may have lived in both water and land. The first amphibians are estimated to have appeared roughly around 375 million years ago at the end of the Devonian. Amphibians are cold-blooded vertebrates that do not have scales. Many species of amphibians spend their lives in water and on land. Acanthostiga and Ichthyostiga may have been some of the first amphibians, or they have been not too distant ancestors of the first amphibians. Amphibians are a major animal group today that includes frogs and toads, salamanders and newts, and caecilians, which are legless amphibians. At the end of the Devonian, the second mass extinction event occurred. 70% of species went extinct. Marine communities were heavily impacted. Many trilobite species, many brachiopod species became extinct. At the end of the Devonian, placoderms completely go extinct. Many reef builders are heavily affected as well. The cause for this extinction event is still heavily debated. There's evidence of a cooling event at the end of the period. There's also evidence of several meteorite impacts. Also, fast rates of plant diversification may have led to high nutrient levels in waters. Reef builders prefer lower nutrient levels, which may have led to their decline. With less reefs, there was less habitat available for other marine species, such as the now extinct placoderms. And with that, we finished talking about the Devonian period. Join me in the next episode where we'll talk about the next period, the Carboniferous. Thanks.